The man suddenly stopped running after being targeted by a sniper, and even the next second he dodged the incoming bullet by turning sideways, which made the sniper fly into a rage. Faced with the out-of-control car speeding toward him, he still stood his ground, even silently counting down the time in his heart, and bent down to dodge at the last possible moment. He is a seemingly ordinary magician, and the audience can't remember him because his magic is dull. However, insiders will notice that his performance completely defies common sense. Before the audience can react, they will realize his unusual background. Without touching the girl, he accurately predicted that her necklace would slip off in 3 seconds. His secret is the ability to foresee what will happen to him in the next 2 minutes. With this ability, he makes small profits in casinos without drawing attention, relying on foreseeing slot machine jackpots and easily winning small games, always keeping a low profile to avoid trouble. Until a trip to a money exchange, he foresaw that a man next to him would rob and kill 2 people. He immediately stepped forward to confront the robber, but was mistaken for a criminal. He had to use a trick to escape during the security cordon. Using his foresight, he weaved through the blind spots of the security guard's vision, took cover behind customers, dodged while pretending to tie his shoelaces, even changed his clothes to disguise himself, and finally escaped in a strange sports car. While the waiter was distracted, he made it home, but the trouble had only just begun. He foresaw that within 2 minutes the FBI would knock on his door. A terrorist organization had stolen a nuclear bomb and planned to attack the city, and his childhood display of abilities had already been recorded, making him a target for the FBI to recruit for help. But because he had been treated abnormally since childhood and knew that 2 minutes of foresight wouldn't help with a major case, he fled early and completely vanished from the FBI's sight. Afterward, the man and his girlfriend went to the village where she worked as a teacher, and they lived a peaceful life together. However, the good times didn't last long, as both the FBI and the terrorists closed in on him. He confessed his ability to his girlfriend, planning to let her escape first while he drew the enemy's fire. During his escape, he dodged sniper bullets, crashing vehicles and rolling rocks, but was knocked unconscious and captured when he tried to save an FBI female agent at the foot of the mountain. In the interrogation room, he foresaw that his girlfriend would be killed by a bomb tied up by the criminals. After breaking free, he headed straight for the scene of the incident. The FBI agents found the man and offered to help rescue his girlfriend, and he finally decided to cooperate. The man foresaw the license plate of the car that kidnapped his girlfriend, thus locating the criminals' hideout. After arriving at the hideout, the police engaged in a fierce battle with the criminals. The man used his ability to find all the gunmen, commanded the police to shoot toward the door, successfully taking down a sniper and helping the FBI eliminate a large number of terrorists without any injuries. Entering the factory where the criminals were hiding, the man used his superpower to split into countless future versions of himself, searching from all directions and finally finding the last remaining criminal. When facing off head-on, the man walked straight toward the criminal, sacrificing millions of his future versions to trick the criminal into firing all his bullets and finally killing him, successfully rescuing his girlfriend. But when he stared at the electronic map looking for the nuclear bomb, he foresaw the exact moment of the explosion and could only turn around to hug the girl. Is this the final outcome? The screen suddenly cut back to one day earlier, revealing that the previous crisis was something he had foreseen would happen to his